Hello, my friends. We are here for episode 2 of Singer 2025. Today, on my left, I have Flozell. Tell them hello.
Hello.
And on my right, I have Jay. Tell them hello.
Hello.
And here we go. Who are we starting with? Oh! Lewis Capaldi is the original singer of this song. I'm a fan of it. Yeah.
Me too.
This is slow. I think.
Yep, you're right.
I think this is a bad song choice.
Already?
Out of the gate. Yeah, I do. I'll explain my thought in a sec. I'm glad to hear this is live. Did it? Oh, and was she the one that I was pointing out her R's last time?
Yeah.
And she's consistent with those tight R's.
She's a country singer.
Yeah, but tight R's aren't necessarily country. People think they're twangy, but lots of country artists have more open R's now.
I let my guard down. And then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
Okay, I think this woman has a gorgeous voice. What is her name again? I'm sorry.
Mickey.
Mickey. I think she has an absolutely gorgeous voice. Do you know her, Flo? Okay, well, I think she's beautiful. Now, this is the trick with this song, and I know this because I've sung it before. The very beginning, the way the verses are designed, are not super singer-friendly. It is one of those songs that's very singer-songwriter, and that means that it's really, really, really well suited to the person who wrote it and the person who originally sung it. It doesn't really, really lend itself to a singy singer. She brought the chorus to life. I think there's better. But beautiful vocalist and accurate vocalist. I heard one tiny pitch deviation, which is more than reasonable. And I believe that's why they slowed it down, to give her more room in that melody. I don't like the instrumentation on this either. I think they're trying to make it country and use
I'm going under.
this melody doesn't lend itself.
Yeah.
This all or nothing way of loving got me sleeping without.
She's so good. Nice change. Pitch deviations. But this song is a lot to wield. There's a lot going on in here, and there's a lot to manage in here.
Through it all, I let my guard down. And then you pulled the rug.
You know what? It's almost as though the melody, for the kind of singer she is, the melody is almost too simple. Which means that she has to do a bunch of shit to make it feel like, I always say, a horse wants to gallop.
Yeah.
They don't want to trot. Is it resonating with you?
I really love the original, so it's hard.
Yeah.
Because you feel the raw emotions when he sings the song.
I just feel like she's having to work it. That's the best I can say. She's having to work the song to make the song work, but she is fucking phenomenal vocalist.
she's a great
and all of the changes she's making to this song are lovely, but they are making it almost a different song, which is what I like about it. But like,
I was getting kinda used to being someone you love.
I love her upper mix. It is so beautiful. Beautiful work. Didn't love the song, but really like her.
And then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
Great work. Great work. Weird song for me.
Yeah.
Beautiful artist. Sorry, who are we at?
I think this is the 陈楚生 from last time. You like
That I really liked.
Yeah, the guy with
The guy, the black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
嘿，你忘了划过伤口的冷风。嘿，你醒了，不痛不痒，就算过了一生。哎，你为什么看见雪飘落就会想唱歌？为什么在放手时刻眼泪会掉落？一个一个走过，一个一个错过，一遍一遍来
Is this an original?
一次一次放过，一声一声笑着，一声一声嚎着。
What?
I think it's a cover.
Okay.
一幕一幕闪着刺痛我，因为享受着它的灿烂，因为忍受着它的腐烂。你说别爱。
Glad to see it's live, but yeah, so far this is between the two singers we've seen first. This is the most pitch deviation we've seen on the show so far. For me, I have a feeling that this performance isn't going to connect for me as much as it did last week. That's my guess, but let's keep.
爱啊，有依不舍，所以生命啊，它苦涩如歌，因为享受着它的灿烂，因为忍受着它的腐烂。你说别追啊，有依不舍，所以生命啊，它苦涩如歌。嘿，你睡了，可时间它依然走着。嘿，你怕了，恍然抬头梦却醒。
I kind of feel conflicted. This might be the song. Might be the song.
It's a song.
哎，你会寂寞，手握着星火，等在至暗时刻，你被击破。当熟悉呢喃又穿透耳朵，一个一个走过，一个一个错过，一遍一遍来过，一次一次放过，一声一声笑着，一声一声吼着，一幕一幕闪着刺痛我，因为享受着它的灿烂。
I love when he stretches notes like that, and you'll see he does not overutilized tricks. He uses the tone of his voice to pull teeny vibrato at the end.
因为忍受着他的腐烂，你说别追啊，又依不舍，所以声音啊，它不色如歌。想不想看花海盛开？想不想看燕子归来？如果都回不来，那么我该为了谁而存在
？This is why he chose this song.
For that part.
I think that this suits his artistry, this section, and I think that in general, this song and the production, which this is great production for him, and his voice in particular, they're really making his voice soar. That's what I think is part of his charm, is that he has this very like omniscient, like he sings songs where his voice kind of sounds like voice of God, like it's reflecting off the echoes of the mountains. Like you can see an eagle soaring in the sky. Like that's the kind of vocalist and artist he is. Expensive. He's good at it. He also uses the mic a lot. The distance. Kind of sloppy riff, but on purpose. Because fragile. I want to speculate why his voice would have cut out. It's because he is on the edges of dynamic. Meaning his bold and soaring is bold and soaring. He's also unafraid to play with the edge of how quiet can I use my yelling voice, quiet yell I call it. How quiet can I use my yelling voice before I lose it? And in this instance, his voice may have actually lost it when we're playing with that kind of vocal cord control, right? Because dynamics are a huge thing for him. That soaring stuff, and now he's in really tight, doing a really delicate thing. And not everybody uses dynamic anymore. Sometimes we rely on production and producers to make the dynamic. But in this case, him as an artist, he is bringing the dynamic. And that's a tool that is underutilized, in my opinion. So I believe I have appreciation for that.
And I think that's a really high note, even for me.
The one that he cut on?
I think
yes,
so.
and that's what I think happened, is he was playing with the edge of how he could use a high note with a certain kind of thickness and connection with the volume low.
Yeah.
So that's a deadly combination. And I don't really have a problem with how it came off personally.
Yeah.
I think that the whole point of art is art. So here we are.
你一定要看到花开，你一定等燕子归来，想着他们都会回来，你是为了这些而存在。一定要看到花开，你一定等燕子归来，想着他们都会回来，你是为了这些而存在。
He actually does those long holds and puts no vibrato at the end, which is a bold choice as well.
所以生命
Fragile. Quiet, fragile dynamic.
璀璨如歌。
I don't know how much I liked it, but I like him.
I like him too.
I like him.
But I can't remember a thing from the song.
Battle, bow, bow.
Yeah, it's not very
I don't know.
funny. It's not very funny.
But I know why he chose it.
Yeah.
I think the song does suit his artistry, but again, it's what I talked about. What are you prioritizing with your song choice? Who is? Who is he? Jay? Is this someone from last week?
I didn't see the name.
It's... Oh, this is like a movie soundtrack.
Okay. Oh, I think this is a challenger.
So new.
Challenger,
New.
a new singer. Yeah,
Do I know?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
This is the one they must have showed on that cutaway. Looks really young. But I don't know if he...
You've seen him before.
Oh!
He's a music theater.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
永远都是灰烬。
Not my jam. Not my jam, but...
的眼神灼痛我身，那一刻所有的伤疤都牵扯到了灵魂，蜿蜒而明明暗暗的，有似水奔腾，
Rich bottom?
淘尽岁月的挣扎。 如泥沙般翻滚，忍不住想要触碰，让
We've got a lower larynx.
自己感觉到疼。那些琵琶作响的，不知好苦悲鸣，你总能听到动人的歌音。 虽然仿佛是寂静无声。
So we've got a cry into deep vibrato. So this is very dramatic. And if for those who are drawn to this, I hear you. We're all drawn to different flavors of drama. So I can understand.
有多少灰烬，就有多少余温。
What is this word? You win.
You win.
You win?
Win.
You won.
You won.
Yeah, so everything is like...
要你打开怀抱，将它活得更紧。这拂晓时分，也许只剩下余温，给曾经闪烁过的光亮做个证明。有多少灰烬，就有多少余温。要你打开谁胸腔。
His upper notes are thick and soaring and easy and don't sound compressed. It is appropriate to add the details that he's adding, whether I resonate or not. This is a very strong performance of... Look at his veins, man. He in it. Yeah.
铁的更紧，下一段旅程，也许只剩下余温。
He uses a lot of cry and yodel, but it's appropriate.
Yeah.
总能让寒风中的我们没那么冷。
Very theatrical.
Yeah.
But
有多少灰烬，就有
he actually sings through his teeth a lot it's a really neat detail and it makes him sound fraught. It makes I'll try and
多
point it out if there's
少
any
余
left.
温。
Yeah, great use of mouth and chamber shape.
有多少灰？
The teeth. He likes to right? And what it reminds us, if you think of this is one of those scenarios if you think of a crying kid, sometimes as adults too, but I don't even know. This is the worst day ever singing through our teeth. So that's what that brings. He uses this a lot, and it's drama. It's good.
就有多少余温。
Again, fragility, playing with the edge of dynamic. Him too. So we just about lost him there. But that's the point. I don't like this for me,
don't
but
like
I
the
think
song,
he's great.
But he touched me. I don't like the song, but
it didn't touch me, but that doesn't mean it's not touching.
Okay.
And he's all in it. It's not just
Yes.
singing. His
Yeah.
eyes are
Yes.
acting, his
Yeah.
body.
Yes.
It's just like he's on stage in a musical and he's performing.
100%.
solo.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Full mouth, full face, full body, full
Everything.
in. Yeah. Not my jam, but beautiful performance. And beautiful vocal technique.
Yeah. Oh.
Who is it? Who is it?
Terry?
Who wasn't Terry near the, who didn't make it?
Benny.
Whoever gets the bottom, are they instantly eliminated? Or it's not that easy,
it's
right?
a combination of 2 rounds, and it depends on if the challengers make it. So Ayanga just challenged Chen Chushen, right? If he makes it,
Oh, I want to keep my guy. I really like my guy.
then like, the bottom of the 2 rounds will leave.
Okay.
Yeah. You've heard this song before, actually,
Okay.
more than once.
Okay. By him?
Him too, but
I've heard it by several.
a lot.
Many
of people,
times.
a lot of
Okay.
people.
I already recognize this.
离人心上秋意浓，一杯酒，
Yeah.
情绪万种。
This is more suitable so far than last week, maybe.
离别多，
Weird.
跌落的季节，离别多，握住你的手。
In the time I've watched Terry, I've seen him use a bunch of different vibratos, a bunch of different styles of vibrato, from more deep to more shallow. I would say I've observed him kind of thin it out.
Yeah.
But this is interesting. I could be totally off on this, but this almost feels like he's almost alluding to what a lot of R&B singers do, where he's also bringing in dynamic. We're almost losing him at the tops and the bottoms, which means it's not only deep, but I'm gonna keep listening.
在心头，我要你记得无言的承诺。
What's with the tone?
What do you mean?
It's a very
不怕相思苦，
that's very neutral.
只怕你伤痛。愿只愿人在风中，聚散都不由我。 不怕我，
Like you know what I mean? Like it's almost a different version entirely than his old deep vibrato.
Okay, here's the thing. I feel like he's sitting in between 2 extremes. On the left, we have Dimash, full-on opera.
Oh, I already know where you're
Theatrical
going.
stuff.
I already know where you're
And
going.
on the right, we have the Japanese original
Okay.
singer.
Okay. So that's what I was saying to you is he pulled in, you know when I said that tone? He's straddling both. Because part of him is trying to do this neutral, like, speechy ballad. And then part of him is pulling in like a more classical,
Yeah.
vowel, classical tone shape.
不怕我孤独，只怕你寂寞。
It's flipping back and forth for me. It's like
无处说离愁。
Dimash, you don't hear the break at all. Like the whole time, the tone is like tonally consistent and it feels operatic or theatrical, more like a yanga actually, slightly more like a yanga, right? The Japanese guy is like full-on speech level delivery.
Okay, you know what's consistent between last week and this week is that he's trying to do something instead of trying to do him. I think he's trying to be inspired by things and pull in things that aren't necessarily innate for him. Okay, his vibrato is trying to be inspired by maybe
R&B,
something
like
that he's
something
heard
more
that he
modern.
liked,
Yeah.
and then he's also pulling in. Okay, maybe he liked the more classical version of this, and he's pulling in that inspiration.
Yeah.
Maybe he's trying to pull in vowels from his more Chinese folk classical.
He sounds confused.
It sounds a bit conflicted. It sounds conflicted, but I will always celebrate artists who are testing their edge and trying new flavors.
Especially at age 60.
Yes. Now, there is something about authenticity, and that's probably what he's coming away a little bit far from, is his own authenticity.
Remember, he also did APT?
That's exactly.
Like, he's so adventurous.
That he is adventurous, trying to stay relevant and trying to like be cool or keep resonating with your people that always loved you. It's hard.
This song is a bad idea though, because so many people have already done it. So many people, even on the singer
But
stage.
this is the
singer stage in the past.
This is
seasons,
the argument.
So many people.
Of should people sing Whitney Houston's "I Will Always Love You"? Should you never sing it because you'll be compared to all the most prolific singers who have ever sung "I Will Always Love You"? Or should you just not touch it? If he loves it, he's trying to put his spin on it. I look, it's tough.
I know.
And this is not a bad vocal performance. You might not like it.
I think it's fine.
Any of the mistakes that we're hearing, in my opinion, are around two things. One, him trying to use dynamic and fragility, which is cool. Two, he's trying to expand, and he's willing to expand. He's trying to not be a one-trick pony. And whether us in the room appreciate that or resonate with that, I appreciate where the root of what he's doing is coming from.
Yeah.
无秋风，漫天回忆无秋风，叹一声黯然沉默，不能说。 热泪的话都不能说，紧紧拥着你，永远记得你曾经为我这样的哭过。不怕相思苦。 只怕你伤痛。
Live. Yes. Woo.
愿只愿人在风中，聚散都不由我。
You gotta keep in mind too, with the amount of register changes he's doing, it opens the singer up. It makes them a little bit more vulnerable to pitch deviation, error, because you're not just moving through pitch intervals, you're also changing thickness.
That's why Fozia is so prolific.
Yeah.
不怕我孤独，只怕你寂寞，无处说。 地球。
I almost feel like I was too hard on him. What's her name again?
Grace?
Grace.
Listen.
Beyonce's Listen.
Okay.
You're very familiar with the song.
I am. We try to make everything into like a orchestral. Interesting. Oh, beautiful.
You listen
This is weird.
to the song here in my heart.
Beautiful vocals.
A melody I start that I can't complete.
Oh, they've recorded it entirely.
Won't you listen
Yes.
And they've revocaled it. She's revocaled it.
to the sound from deep within? It's only beginning to find relief.
Whoa, the chords are insane.
I'm not sure if I'm like.
It's about to be like,
This is a weird change.
yeah. This is the thing. Listen is like I Will Always Love You. It's that popular, it's that well known, and it's that well loved that if you go and fuck with it, you better fuck
But it
carefully.
makes me wonder why. Why did they do this?
You know why? Because she's trying to make it hers. She's trying to have unique artistry.
Yeah.
These two American artists are trying to be themselves, and they're trying to rework these songs as a representation of their artistry. This is hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
And all the time has come
Weird, though.
for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside and turned into your own. Oh, 'cause you won't listen. Listen.
Finally.
I am alone at a crossroads. I'm not at home in my own home. And I've tried and tried to say what's on my mind that you should have known. Oh, and now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made of me. Follow the voice you gave to me. But now I gotta find my own. I don't know where.
One thing I've noticed about her both last week and this week is that one of the tools I believe she uses is weird phrasing. Like she likes to do different phrasing than the original, which means she'll inhale in places that are not a phrase break. For me, it makes the song feel choppy, especially a song like this that's like a singery song that you want to hear these long phrases, but I suspect she does it to be like to let her own quirk and her own artistry shine through. I love her vibrato. That is where she places it, the depth and the speed, the frequency of it. I like her tonal quality quite a lot. Choppy phrases are a different choice than I would make, but the tonal quality is still nice.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'll be moving on if you don't. If you won't the song here in my heart, a melody I start, but I will complete. And now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made of me. Follow the voice you think you can to me. Now I've gotta find me and my own. Me and my own.
This is interesting. This is the same ending I use, which I found from Beyonce's performance on Oprah. My own, my own, my
I think she changed it.
but she's doing it different.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
I think she's a ridiculously great vocalist. And I want to just point out that her upper notes with the twang and the thickness, it's a really beautiful round quality. But this is a song. I don't know if it wants to be,
Here's
I don't
the
know if
thing,
it wants
here's
to
the thing.
go.
If you take sections of the song
Yeah.
and just focus on that section, you'll be like, okay, great.
Yes.
But then if you try to listen to the whole song, it's like, what?
It just felt like chunks.
Chunk. It's like
Yeah.
they designed the song in such pockets for her to flex.
But here's the
For the sake of flexing.
Yes.
Yes.
I would have loved to see a song like this. Just do it. Just sing the song.
She's really young.
Just sing the song.
She's
Is she really?
She's half our age.
No.
Either she's really young or really old.
Well, she is a great vocalist. I missed the song in this song, for me personally. But beautiful vocals, beautiful tone, beautiful vibrato. Ah, this is a guy you like. What's his name? The rappy
Guy, right?
guy.
Is it Guy?
Guy. In French, it'd be Guy.
Okay.
Do you know this song?
Yeah.
You like it?
It's
Have
a
I heard
song
it?
with history.
Okay.
Do you know the song?
No.
Okay.
I think Guy's cool though.
Yeah. Jay loves it. It's like the traditional meets modern.
全是命运汉史观，翻过重里又一山，流不尽的英雄血，才被边疆地外翻。楼台头晒到东方，头顶星辰闪金光，俯身手威震三江，光家卫固若金汤。汹涌澎湃，大风而来，趁着铁骨写我中华血脉，时不我待，时不我待，手人一座山好盖世气派。
Correct me if I'm wrong, he's singing to a doubled vocal. Or rapping, or whatever you want to call this, to a doubled vocal.
Yeah, rappers usually do that to thicken up the
Right.
texture.
Right. All I'm highlighting is that this competition is apples and oranges.
Oh, yeah.
And that if a singer had doubled vocals, I would think that was, I don't know. Like it's interesting what they allow each person to do to bring their art to life.
天分奔赴雨里涌泉，靠自己双手的努力，无所谓变幻的风月，脚底下浩瀚的土地，万里长城永不老，千里黄河水滔滔。
Exactly. You must know.
I do know this.
霍元甲.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. This is an interesting amalgamation of
It's
things.
Cantonese. He's saying Cantonese.
Okay,
That's from,
that went over my head.
That's
I'll
a
be honest.
classical Cantonese drama. It's a very patriotic
Okay.
kung fu master.
It feels like kung fu.
Yeah,
It feels
kung fu
like
master drama.
But listen here.
千里黄河水滔滔。
This is interesting. This is a place that singers sometimes we err on two different sides. So he admittedly here is somewhere between rapping and singing.
Yeah.
So, but here for me, his vibrato is shallow and a great, reasonable modern speed. But in a way, it's like, why is there vibrato here? Check it out. See what you think.
江心秀里跌彩鳳，令民和國家那場英兵，萬里長城永不老，千里黃河水滔滔。
It's like a little weird. Whether it's the frequency of it, the prominence of it, the placement of it, it feels like he's like gritty and he's like coming down there's go like why like I don't know. For me, it's taking me out of.
I like it because that's kind of his brand. He's like known to be the rapper who can sing.
Fine, but it's taking the rap out of the rap for me.
Well, last week you liked it, right?
Yes, it's for me. It's suited,
Interesting.
and I think he didn't use he either didn't use as much vibrato or he didn't place it like this for me last week.
Okay.
高深秀裏跌彩風領，問我國家那場英兵。我哋唱唱，唱唱我哋，我哋唱唱，
You would love this.
唱唱我哋，我哋唱唱。
You don't?
Actually, I don't. I don't like his song choice this week. It's way too close to what he had last week, and I think it's fatiguing.
You just find it boring.
I know he's capable of singing ballads.
So you want to see that?
I think
You'd
he's
like to see
saving- I
that?
think he's saving it for future episodes. I'm sure it will come.
Okay, okay.
Like he's a great ballad R&B singer as well. I think
Okay,
so.
okay.
唱唱我哋，我哋唱唱喂，涌泉出山，鱼万冲浪，日出东方看我心之所向，流血火汗，放肆我狂，心有不愿，叫我不嫌寒塘，炎黄中烈魂，我站得稳，剑在我头上，三尺有神，前程的善念，心的也真，屹立在天地间，大写利刃，时光如水，岁月如梭，功名利禄留给后人诉说，遥望故乡，烟雨不动，好人间情不血流芳残沟，地守火山，头头火川。 天下太平，国泰民安。
So for me, this last chunk made sense. He like gritty to do anything, and he stayed rooted in that. So for me, that felt like gritty and like I was in it with him in this
Yeah, it's the
section.
design of the song, and because it's a reference from a 1980s. I forgot it was in the 80s or 70s. It's really, really old.
Okay.
Really, really old Cantonese show. So the original version is like.
So he's really, really made it.
So if he had zero vibrato, it would be like weird. People would miss it.
I wouldn't. I would find it more
'Cause you have
landing
no
solid.
lens.
Fine.
We have different lenses.
Right. Yep.
千里黃河水滔滔。
It's weird for me.
At least he modernized the vibrato. You know, he kept the vibrato, but he modernized it.
Yeah, it just
Instead
doesn't
of the old
feel
school
suitable.
Cantonese.
Just doesn't feel suitable to me. But you're right. It's a lens thing.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a lens thing.
高深秀裏跌彩鳳領，臨我國家那場英兵，萬里長城永不倒，千里黃河水滔滔。高深秀裏跌彩鳳領，臨我國家那場英兵。
That last word is supposed to be bang in Cantonese.
He said bang.
He said bang.
Bang.
So bang is more Mandarin.
It's hard.
Yeah.
See, for me, the vibrato works in this passage. It's just placement. For me, it's just placement.
Nice. Let it treasure! Treasure, what it? What it treasure?
Like this.
Treasure, what it? What it treasure? Treasure, what it? What it treasure? Treasure, what it?
I like the end.
It's so cool.
What? To me, the end locked in. That's all I'm saying.
I like him better last week.
Fine.
And I do notice, actually, they also reference Jay Chou's song. Dang, 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 dang.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking
His
about?
version of 霍元甲.
Because that's also from the same story.
Yeah.
So the Easter egg.
Almost.
Easter egg.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the guy that was in the white last week, right? Near the end that I was like, oh, Coldplay?
Yes.
He was near the end.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
I liked him.
Yes.
A Canadian suit, hey? Denim. So nice.
One,
love his hair.
1, 2, 3, 4.
This is like yellow vibes.
Yeah.
I like it! The backup singers are those the backup singers? Or are they just backup dancers?
I don't know.
I like it already!
But just want to say it's not fair for Benny, because Benny could have had a gazillion backdancers too.
Did someone tell her she couldn't?
I don't know. But
I don't know.
obviously some of these singers got a bigger budget.
We don't know that. I could see how it would seem unfair, but we just don't know. If that is true, that's lame, but we don't know.
Okay, yeah.
我想为你唱一首快乐的歌，一首让你忘了所有悲伤的歌。我们漂泊在那平庸之海。
So we have some pitch deviation. We hear that he's slightly out of breath, but this is so awesome. He full on dance and like cool dance too, not like just what's trending, just like cool from his own body, from his own heart, from his own artistry. I also still really love his voice. Sorry, I do.
Okay, yeah.
转变成钻石，或者成为尘埃，谁想永远的活在这无人旷野？谁又想就这样消失在黑夜？就这样随便吧。
What?
就
I don't think his pitch accuracy is better than Silence.
He just danced.
Last week he wasn't that accurate either. You didn't mind him.
Pitch accuracy is foundational. It's very, very important. But artistry can trump things like that. And in this case, like this is my Singer 2025 crush. I'm going to put that out there.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, Betty, you imprinted on him.
I really like him. But I also think that this is a great moment to just realize that we can analyze people's pitch accuracy and riffs and runs and all of that stuff, and we will, and I love to. I'm a voice nerd, hashtag voice nerd. But I am also an artist nerd. And this is an example of someone being interesting, having an artistic vision, having an image, a brand, having a tone and sound that to me is more interesting than perfection. So that's that.
算眼泪掉下来，就这
Yes!
我想为你唱。
He's also more vocally adventurous, right? When we're doing more and when we're painting more with our voice and we're being more expressive in these type of details, we're kind of walking a bit more of a tightrope.
是谁在心里面瞭望了那么远，决定去穿越极限？
Beautiful. Whoa. So that's a grace note. So I just want to point out that there is plenty of vocal technique to back up the fun and the dancing. And I want to say that this wins song choice of the week for me. This suits him well. This is engaging. This is exciting. I'm surprised you don't like this more. I find him incredibly charming.
这样随便吧，嘲笑我们的孤独吧，暂时让我们忘记所有悲伤。
I just want to see if I am allowed to have a crush on him.
He's pretty young.
Yeah, Grandma Rozette.
He actually has an English name called Pax Congo.
Is it English?
He's 31. He's 31.
I can have a crush. Get out of here. I can have a crush on
I
him.
actually quite like his voice.
I know.
Yeah.
I love his tonal quality. I find him very like it's kind of Disney Prince, but with like a pop edge. And
I like his voice.
I like his voice. I like his voice, and I love how he moves. Yeah. Like I'm sorry. It's just one of those things.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things.
Yeah.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
This is great.
Hey! 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 我们就这样忘记悲伤，就这样。
Pitch bend, yeah. More chesty, so we've got a thicker sound up there. He's not just twanging his balls off. He's using some thickness up there.
我们相爱不属于什么地方，就这样。
That's a grace note.
随便吧，嘲笑我们的孤独吧，暂时让我们忘记所有悲伤。就这样，随便吧，随便吧。 就这样，随便吧，随便吧，随便吧。
I think he brings playful to this show. He's playing Yellow's role. Yellow and he are two very different singers, different style, different toolkits. But I think the show needs this moment, and I think the show needs this artist. I think he was well cast. I'm glad to see him here, and I'm a fan.
谢谢，
谢谢小白，谢谢。
Do I know?
This is Challenger, a new.
Okay, so I don't know.
New singer.
This is that baby face one I think I saw on the cutaway.
This guy.
What is this?
This guy's from a boy band.
Okay.
Idol group.
Okay. He's Chinese?
Yeah.
曾经我也想过一了百了。在听到海鸥爱你的时候，浮沉在浪花之间，无边无际的漂流，请把我不堪的时光都带走。曾经我也想过一了百了。 在没能和你相遇的时候，裹着斑驳的春光，在树荫底下睡着，能否化作真爱，就此不问缘由？就单车渐渐生锈，街灯它被废弃的港口，一个人站在清冷的街头，想出发却不知该往哪走。昨天的影子依旧在今天残留，现在不改变就别想奢望以后。我知道，我都知道，可是曾经我也想过一了百了，被掏空的心无力承受。我一直都在哭泣，没有开心的时候，只是因为孤独的心渴望拥有。
Fun sparkle pants.
我也想过一了百了，在没能和你相遇的时候， 裹着斑驳的春光，在树荫底下睡着，能否化作尘埃，就此不问缘由？像困兽，渴望自由，没有出口，只能用力嘶吼。捂住眼睛还看得见丑陋，我的痛苦有谁会来深究？这一切不过是在和自己战斗。不管输赢与否，结局都是荒谬。我知道，我都知道，可是曾经我也想过一了百了，忽然看见你那明媚的微笑，原来总想着结束，没能把命运看透，只是因为没能找到坚持的理由。我也想过一了百了，在没能和你相遇的时候，能有你这样的人存在于这个世界，悄悄唤醒我沉睡心底的喜悦。能有你这样的人存在于我的心间，让我开始有些期待这个世界。
Oh.
Oh shoot, that is so, I'm sure his heart just broke. This was a fairly simple song. This is fine. He was fine. He was fine.
What jumped out most for me is like by he, 一了百了.
He's a push-pull. He has a tiny, teeny bit of push-pull. The tone for me is not super appealing, and that's a taste thing. That's all I really have to say. Yeah. He was okay.
Okay.
You think he made Silence look good?
Yeah. Silence seems better. Way better.
I think they're like a similar vibe. What is she gonna do? You should see her from last week.
Really?
Oh, she was so good.
Oh, I love her so much. I already have such a big crush on her.
You need to watch her performance from last week.
Oh.
So this is interesting. This is interesting. She actually picked a Faye Wong song this week.
Oh, after you said she was inspired and sounded like
I think
No,
like,
just in general.
Yeah, a lot of people.
You're right.
A lot of people thought that she
was inspired by
Faye Wong-ism in that song.
Like last week's song.
Yeah.
Not in general.
Yeah, not in general. Well, I never compared her to Faye Wong
I
before.
don't think she's
Right?
anything like Faye Wong.
That's what I said.
People think maybe it's because of the producer of the track is also Faye Wong's longtime producer. So like they share the same kind of taste of how they want the vocal to be shaped. But anyways, I thought it was a great thing to sound like Faye Wong.
It would be.
Sound like a legend from the past. If you tell me I sound like Jackie Chan, I'm like, okay,
Oh, when
sure,
people tell
cool.
me I sound like Jessie J or Kelly Clarkson, I'm like,
I don't really get
it's
it.
literally impossible to not have roots and influences. That's how we actually build. I once read this poem, I can't remember, but it talks about a singer basically wearing a smock, a blank smock. And as we fall in love with music, we like, every artist we fall in love with kind of strikes paints a stroke of paint on our smock. And in the end, we have a beautiful, colorful smock that is ourself. And nobody has quite this smock with these colors in this order, doing these exact movements, filtered through each artist's new system and spit out in a new modern way through their own skin and through their own lens. So I think it's beautiful. She sounds auto-tuned. That is how
accurate.
crazy accurate she is.
Yeah.
My ear is like,
Yeah.
It's so crystalline and
So crystalline.
perfect.
Yeah.
任凭我轻放，一遍一遍。
chord change of your heart.
画着长长的思念。
Whoosh.
我的天空可有神者相对？
I want you to listen to this detail, very, very beautiful little riff.
可有神者
So tight and subtle.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Did you hear the back vocal? It's gorgeous.
天空可会有冷的月？ 放逐在世界的一边，任凭我占据天空，藏着深深的思念。
This is a grace note. So, except delicate and beautiful. I'm like a trampling elephant compared to her. Love her vibrato too. Very unique.
天空，我的天空，我的天空，我的天。
There is a lot of vocal effects on her performance. A lot. And you know, I pointed out that the rap dude guy, he had a doubled vocal. But I just want to say this very atmospheric reverb and effect, it is a lot, and it does add to this performance quite a bit. I just want to say that she's gorgeous, but that's a lot of production
That's true.
lift.
Yeah.
我们天空何时才能成一片？我们天空何时能？
Based on the production, I feel like the show wants her to win. This production is like a cloud.
That's a lot.
This is her, like, she might as well be levitating off the ground. She is beautiful, but the production is like really supportive.
Yeah.
Really, really supportive.
相
She's not quite Sammy here.
Do you hear that? That's more, yeah, there's lots of influence all the way around there, for sure.
definitely.
I personally think that she is a new wave of vocal styling and art entirely, because she's not like Faye Wong.
I agree.
She's also not like
Her
many
tastes
many
are-
female. Yes, it's of her own.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
unto herself. It's not a bad thing to be influenced.
等待在世界的另一边，任寂寞嬉笑，一点一点天空。
She doesn't sound anything like Tia, but I see some tonal overlaps. Her artistry and Tia's artistry are like two different planets.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to point out is that we can be inspired by artists from a completely different genre, from a completely different reference point, and grab one tiny little thing that we like. I'm not saying she was inspired by Tia at all.
Yeah.
But we can grab these details and then we filter them through our own shit, and you would never know where they came from.
Yeah.
Is my point.
Yeah.
别这层层的思念。
This is why singers sing in the shower. This amount of reverb, you feel like a goddess. Ah, it's so good. Oof, beautiful tone.
不再涂上灰的脸。
This This is a very strong performance. This is a very strong performance, but I do believe this was very production heavy. But it was a very, very strong performance. Yeah. And she leaned into the production and the production leaned into her.
Yes.
Who are your favorites?
Well, I told you. What's my guy's name? Pax Congo. I love him because I love him. This performance vocally was incredibly special. She's a very, very special artist. And I like, I'm trying to learn his name, the guy in the black shirt last week.
Chen Chusheng.
Chen Chusheng. I really like him. I don't know if I loved the song this week. It was okay. And I just want to say the American artists are both incredibly great vocalists, but I don't know how well they're being showcased. And I don't know whose fault that is. I feel like I almost don't want to speak on it. I don't know how much of it is choices they're making, how much mango be mangoing. How about you?
I've got 3 favorites.
Go.
I've got Guyton. My second one is Guyton. And my third one is also Guyton.
Okay. Yep, it was really, really ethereal, really beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I think Guyton is undeniably skillful. So the actual results are here.
Okay.
First one, 单依纯.
Yeah!
Second one, 陈楚生.
Okay.
Wow.
Third one, Grace.
Really? Okay, cool.
Fourth one, Guy.
Oh, I forgot all about Guy.
Fifth one, Mickey. Sixth one, Pax Congo.
I'm not surprised.
Seventh one, Terry. Challenger results. Ayanga challenged Chen Chusheng and lost. So Ayanga is not on the show. The Idol Kid challenged Pax Congo and won. So, which means Terry Lin has to leave because Terry Lin has the lowest score out of the 2 rounds.
So the Idol Kid is in now?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
wild.
right.
That's wild. That's wild.
Right.
Terry got done dirty.
Yep. Sorry, Terry, you got done dirty.
I'm actually a little bit sad.
Rules are the
Do you
rules,
remember?
though. The last week
Yeah.
he did do something really
Do you remember
fun.
that? Do you remember? Yeah. Do you remember last year I really liked that girl that was like kind of a rock singer and
Yeah,
people didn't like
Rachel.
her?
Rachel?
Yes. I feel like in some ways that's Pax Congo this year. Like I don't know if I'm gonna be like people. What I see in him, I don't think people will like him the way or see what I see or be excited about him.
Okay.
Even though I compared him to Yellow. Like I think he brings that fun element to the show, but I think it's going to be a similar thing. I'm worried it's going to be a similar thing where people, I see a lot of artistry in him. I see a lot of artistry. This is always interesting. Listen to the song here in my heart, a melody I start but can't complete. Listen to the sound from deep within. It's only beginning to find release. Oh, the time has come for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside and turned into your own. Oh, 'cause you won't listen. I am alone at a crossroads. I'm not at home in my own home. And I've tried to say what's on my mind. You should have known. Oh, now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made of me. I followed the voice you gave to me, and now I gotta find my own. You should have listened. There is someone here inside, someone I thought had died so long ago. Oh, I'm screaming out
for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside and worse into your own. Oh, 'cause you won't listen. I am alone at a crossroads. I'm not at home in my own home. And I've tried to say what's on my mind. You should have known. Oh, now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made of me. I followed the voice you think you gave to me. And now I gotta find my own. I don't know where I belong, but I'll be moving on if you don't, if you listen to the song here in my heart, a melody I start, but now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made of me. Follow the voice that you gave to me. And now I gotta find my own, my own.
Hello, my friends. I have some exciting news. Our One Take Challenge show is almost 2 years old. That means I've been reacting to and coaching you guys for over 20 episodes. But on June 15th, we will be filming our first ever live in-person taping of our One Take Challenge in Shanghai. I'll be watching live performances of some of our favorite One Take Challenge participants up until now and providing live feedback. If you're a professional tier member, you're invited to join us as an audience member for this special masterclass event. Seats are limited, so be sure to reserve yours as soon as possible. Details on how to RSVP for this event will be shared in an upcoming members-only post. I am so excited. I cannot wait to see you guys there. Mwah! All I needed to do was hear this, and I now fully understand your references. What would be so bad if she was inspired by Fei Wong?